Hello guys, it's IG. So from the title of this video, you guys already know what I want to talk about. So first of all, I just want to make this noted that everybody's hair grows. Unless you have some kind of scalp conditions or some kind of medical condition, your hair grows. The only reason why your hair seems like it's not growing is because you're not taking care of the shaft or the ends of the hair. Let's say the ends of the hair keep breaking as there's new growth coming from the hair follicle. And sorry please, pardon me if I keep looking down. It's just because I'm looking down at the points, where are the points. So the very first reason why your natural hair seems like it's not growing is due to your genetics. I'll say that the average growth rate of everyone, almost everybody in the world, is from half an inch to 1 inch every month, which is about 6 to 12 inches in a year. So, but for some reason, I don't know, only God can answer that. Some people have a little less than that, and some people have a little bit more than that. So you just have to figure out. It's just with time, and you will know which one you have or you belong to. Like for me, I don't have a super fast growth rate, and I don't have a slow growth rate at all. My hair is in the middle. So I've just figured it out with time. Some people, their hair takes quite a bit more time to grow, while some people just so effortlessly grow. So you just have to figure out your own and just accept it. Don't complain that, oh, my hair is so slow and blah blah blah. You just need to accept your hair the way it is and enjoy every step of your journey. So the next reason is trimming too much or trimming too little. Yes, this one is very, very common. A lot of people are like, oh, I have to trim my hair every 4 weeks, I have to trim my hair every 3 weeks or every 5 weeks or No, you really don't have to trim your hair according to anybody's timetable. You trim your hair according to me, that's what I feel. So you trim your hair according to how you feel, how your hair feels like. Something like that. If you're trimming your hair too much, let's say for example your hair grows 1 inch every month, and every single month is your trimming time, and there's no reason for you to trim. You just know that you should trim every month, and you keep trimming 1 inch. It grows 1 inch, you trim 1 inch. Just imagine, your hair will never. It's not that your hair is not growing; it's growing, but you keep trimming it. You keep the new length that it has replaced, you cut it off. The new length that it has replaced, you cut it off. So then you complain that your hair is not growing. It's not that it's not growing; it's growing, but you're cutting it as fast as it's growing. So trimming too little, that's when you have split ends. Your hair, let's say your hair is thick from the beginning, and then towards the end it's very thin. Those thin parts, fray hairs, they are really, really terrible. When it comes to the tangling, they are really a pain because they knot up and they just glue themselves together. Those parts, you should trim them off. There's no need keeping them. I know some people say that there's some kind of miracle product or protein treatment, blah blah blah, that for repair split ends. Maybe there's something like that, I really don't know, but I just feel if you have split ends, just cut them off. It's just hair. It's just hair. You don't really have to obsess over how long it is and all. It's just hair. It will grow back, really. It will grow back. Another point is neglecting your hair under protective style. This one is very, very common among students or among everybody. They're just oh, okay, they say we should do protective style. I've done my own protective style. I put braids or I just wore wig for 1 month and you just forget about your hair. No, you don't do that. If you have a protective style, it's the purpose of protective style is not to forget that you have hair on your head. The protective style is meant to help you to stop over manipulating your hair, to let your hair rest, and to stop you from touching your hair too much. That's the reason why you do protective styles. So from time to time, on your scalp, spray some aloe vera juice or some water, or rub some leave-in conditioner on it, just on your cornrows. Just take care of it. Don't just neglect it, and then when you're losing your hair, you feel oh, my hair is shedding, too much hair is falling out. So of course it will fall out because you left it alone. You didn't moisturize it, you didn't take care of it, and it's so very, very dry. So that's the after effect of it. Another reason is diet. You can take supplements like iron supplements. You can take vitamin H, or it's called biotin. Vitamin H is just it's called biotin, or another name for it is beauty vitamin. It's very good for your hair, your skin, and your nails. Makes stronger, nicer looking, and you should take more fruits and vegetables, more water, more protein, because that's the building block of your hair. Your hair is made up of keratin. Keratin is protein. So you should concentrate like on balancing between what you take in and also what you put on your hair. Another reason is excessive use of heat. This one is very, very common. Always straightening your hair, always blow drying your hair. Now there are different ways of stretching your hair. You might be like, oh, I don't like shrinkage, I want my hair to be stretched. Yes, okay. Me too, I don't really like shrinkage. I actually like my hair to be stretched most of the time. Not that I hate how my hair looks when it's shrunken, but I just like it stretched for easy detangling after, like when it gets dirty and all that. So there are many ways you can stretch your hair in braids, in twists. You can use African threading, Kiko, that's what we call it, Yoruba people call it Kiko. You can use that to stretch your hair. You don't always have to use a blow dry. You don't always have to make your hair smooth. Press, and you should avoid all those hairstyles, like all those side pattern and center pattern or whatever, left side, right side pattern, whatever. Like you put weave and then you have to straighten your hair to blend. Avoid all those hairstyles. You should do more full sewings or wear full wigs, do braids. There are other hairstyles. You don't have to kill your hair because you're trying to look a particular way. Now there are lace front wigs that look very, very natural. You can use those if you really want that kind of look without bringing out your hair. Another tip is over manipulation or tight hairstyles. I can't stress that. That one, a lot of people, I see a lot of people like with puffs that are like slayed, like super. I'm always like literally it's like they had a facelift with that puff or ponytail. No, you don't have to pack your hair like that. Like that. When I look at those, I'm just like, wow. Like, are you not having a headache? You don't have to carry your hair that tight. You just do pretty loose hairstyles. Even braids. You don't have to braid all your edges alongside, or even like all those Ghana comb. You don't have to snatch all your edges. No, you don't have to do all that. Like, just do low, like looser hairstyles. And with manipulation, stop overly combing your hair. Every time you're combing your hair, sometimes just leave your hair alone. You just need to moisturize it, maybe a little bit of finger at a time if it's tangled. Sorry, you don't need to comb every single day. You're combing your hair. No, you're just damaging your hair unnecessarily. Another reason is using too many products or product buildup. That one, I'm guilty of that one, and I think a lot of people. Oh, sorry, I was guilty of that one. I think a lot of people too. They go through that phase when you first become natural because you're confused. You're just like, I have this hair. How do I do? Like, what do I do with this hair? Because I'm used to relaxed hair. Just relax your hair, that's it. Just be there. You might not know what to do. Like me, I didn't know what to do with my hair at first when I first cut it. I was like, oh my God. So I was just buying anything, just buying products. They said this one is good. They said this one is good. They said this. I was just buying. And then at the end of the day, I just saw that those products they were not doing anything for my hair. They really were not doing anything. So you just need to calm down. And I'm not saying that you cannot try new products. You can try, but you don't need to buy so many at the same time. Another thing is that it leads to confusion. It might be that, oh, the products are working. One of those products are working. But because you're using plenty at the same time, you don't know which one. You don't know which one is actually working. You don't know which one is actually good. So if you decide to drop some, you don't know which one to drop because you might drop the one that is actually working because you've been using too many. So using too many products is not a good idea. Just stick to one product or one or two products that you think they are working. Another reason is irregular or absent hair regimen. You should have. Some people don't have any hair regimen. They're just like, okay, well, I made my hair. I feel like it's dirty. Some people they don't wash their hair till it feels like, oh, the dirt is already falling down from here before they realize that, oh, my hair is dirty and all that. No, you should have a regimen that, okay, every month I wash my hair. Like me, every month I wash my hair. Like I wash my hair once a month with shampoo. But after 2 weeks of a style or maybe my hair, like leaving my hair free like this, I co-wash it. I carry it for 2 more weeks, and then after that I use shampoo to avoid product buildup or avoid too many like dirty stuff. You should have a strict regimen. Deep conditioning, all those stuff should be in your routine. You should have and just follow it strictly. It's not difficult. Another reason, over obsession with length and hand in hair syndrome. I'm guilty of that hand in hair syndrome because I'm always touching my hair around. You really don't need to be touching your hair every single time. It's not a good idea, especially if you have like long nails. Even if you don't have long nails, sometimes your nails can be like caught up in some clothes and it might be sharp. Like if you scratch yourself, you feel that you see a mark. That kind of, sometimes your nails are like that. So if you put that on your hair, it will just drag your hair along. You're literally giving yourself split ends. So you don't need to be touching your hair all the time. Over obsession with length. Every time you're checking with length, check. Oh, this, let me see. How long is mine? Just leave your hair to grow in peace, really. And enjoy every part of the journey. When your hair is short, enjoy it. Figure out hairstyles. Look on YouTube. Thank God for social media. YouTube, Instagram. You see different styles. You can try them. Or if you don't think you can go to someone who can and figure out hairstyle. Another reason is not using silk or satin scarves or pillowcases. I used to be guilty of this one because till now I still use a cotton pillowcase. I've not been able to find a silk, but I use a silk scarf to sleep. That's the best thing because silk and satin, they are not rough, they are like smooth materials. But cotton, it has all those fibers that can really attach to you and suck out all the moisture or make your hair really dry, or even split it the more you rub your hair, because when you're sleeping you might not be in one position, you might be moving and all that. That way your hair is rubbing on the cotton and all, like it's really rubbing against the fibers and it become very dry and brittle. So you shouldn't use cotton pillowcases. Or if you're using a cotton pillowcase like me, you should use a scarf. But if you don't like a scarf, you should buy a silk or satin pillowcase. Another reason is towel drying. Towel drying your hair and rough detangling. I've already talked about detangling maybe, but rough detangling is like taking your comb and just brushing through your hair from head. You don't need to be doing that. Like that is just extra. Taking your, like just combing your hair through from, how you should comb your hair, you hold your hair and start from root to tip, from tip to root rather. Don't just comb through like this. First of all, it's even painful. Just give you a headache. Just take your time. Don't do your hair when you're frustrated. That's the thing. If you're angry about something, just calm down, leave your hair alone. When you're happy and smiling and everything, that's when you should do your hair, so you have patience and time for it. And then towel drying your hair. You should not use a towel, the same towel you used to take your bath to dry your hair, because I was guilty of that before. When I was relaxed, when I wash my hair, that's terrible. Like your hair would just be matted, and if you check after some time, you even see some fibers of the towel on your hair. It's because they've attached themselves to your hair. Because your hair is really like rubbing on, it's really rough. So you shouldn't use towels. You can use microfiber towels. There are towels like that. They have really small fibers that won't like hurt your hair or anything. Or better still, you can use a cotton t-shirt. You just put it on your hair when you're done. You squeeze the water out and all that. You put the cotton t-shirt on your hair and don't rub it, because cotton too is not good for your hair. If you rub it, it's not good. Just tie it and just squeeze it in and just leave it for a while. It will suck out excess water, and then you can take off the t-shirt, just like an old t-shirt that maybe you're not using again. Something like that. That's what you should use. Anyway, I hope that you guys learned something from this video. Like, I'm sure you guys can relate to some of the stuff I said, because a lot of us are guilty of it. I'm guilty of it, and I know a lot of people too are guilty of some of them. Please don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, share and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.